If the word football player was one word and it was in the dictionary, Derwin James would definitely be next to that term. And now Derwin joins us on the show. Joey told me that he gets in the cold tub in his khakis and
Real story.
It's true.
Real story, bro. Real story. What motivates the rookies is so crazy. Because I used to tell Tari, I'm like, you like nice things, don't you? I'm
Yeah.
like, you keep making plays like that, you're going to be able to do a lot of nice things.
Dude.
I had to just learn a lot as a young player, young safety, going against Phillip and Gates, and those guys helped me a lot, including Phillip also with my blitzes. And hey, you're showing it. Like Phillip calling me out on it. Like, I know you're blitzing.
You love Madden. How good are you at Madden?
I'm okay, man. I can beat the average now. I'm okay.
See, you're doing the humble thing, which makes me think you might be really good. Welcome to the Green Light Podcast presented by BetMGM. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code GREENLIGHT and you'll get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Here's how it works. Download the BetMGM app and sign up using bonus code GREENLIGHT. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game. If that bet loses, you will receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets. Just make sure you use bonus code GREENLIGHT when you sign up. Got a very special guest today on the show. If the word football player was one word and it was in the dictionary, Derwin James would definitely be next to that term. And Jim Harbaugh said something just like that. He agrees. And now Derwin joins us on the show. Derwin, how you doing, man?
Man, good, man. Happy to be here. How you doing, man?
I'm great, dude. Thanks for coming on the show. Let's just jump off right here. A lot of people would say, hey, Derwin James is the perfect football player. You're kind of a Swiss Army knife. You do it all. Who do you think of as being in that class when you watch defenses around the league? Who's in that category with you?
I'll say Cal Hamilton. He's a guy very similar. He does a lot what I do. Brian Branch, he's another safety I like out there. So I think those two guys.
Listen, man, it's been a lot of fun watching you play, but I always love seeing you compete against the best. Get to see you play the Chiefs twice a year. You've seen that kind of dynasty take shape over time. And you've also seen them kind of change offensively as time's gone on. Talk to me about the different ways that they can beat you, and then just how much they've evolved as an offense.
I feel like overall, man, they're a great team. Like you say, they're a well-coached team. I feel like Andy Reid does a great job putting them in positions, no matter the players, whether it's Tyreek out there or the younger receivers that they have now. I feel like Andy Reid is doing a great job coaching them. And then when you got a guy like Pat Mahomes who can make every throw, every play, I feel like he's always going to give him a chance. You know what I mean? And I just feel like every year they evolve, and every year it's always a close game. It's a tight battle. And, they're the team that we're chasing. And I feel like, they're in our division. And, I got nothing but respect for them. But I want to beat them, though, for sure.
No question. And I've loved watching you and Travis. I know I'm not the only one over the years battling like two of the best going at it. And it seems like y'all got a healthy amount of respect for each other. Talk to me about what that relationship has been on the field, the mutual respect, kind of the years battling it out with Travis.
Yeah, I'm a guy, man. I respect everybody, man. I don't come into this game with disrespect or try to like showboat on them. But I respect all my opponents. I just try to come in and just, I want to win. I want to work hard. And every time I go against Kelce, I want his best, and he knows he's going to get my best. And I feel like ever since I was a rookie, he was a little bit older than me. I feel like he's seen that from the start, and that's kind of how the respect kind of grew. Just me watching him, also him making great plays. So I feel like nothing but respect for him.
Is it what's made him so crafty as his career has gone on? Have you seen him kind of change the way he goes about things, or has it been the same old Travis? You get through a season and people be like, well, I haven't seen him light up, the stat sheet or that sort of thing. And then the playoffs come and it's like, man, he hasn't gone anywhere. What has he developed in his game as he's gotten older? Have you noticed anything?
I'll just say health and consistency, man. When you can be healthy and you can be out there every game, you're going to make plays. So I feel like for him, he's just the longevity. I will give it credit to that, just for him being available for Mahomes, being that security blanket for him. So just being available, honestly.
And when you deal with them, you got to deal with the scramble drill all day, don't you?
Yes, sir, man. It ain't no four. Usually to play 4 to 6 seconds with them, it can get up to 6 to 9 seconds. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you got to keep playing football, man.
What do you think bouncing around the division? Brock Bowers, man. I like
Yeah.
that dude's. Is he special or what? I don't know how else to ask it. I
Yeah,
mean, I
yeah.
just feel like as soon as he came on the scene, he was a pro right away.
Man, I like I say, I respect everybody, but man, Brock, Travis, even Ingram, man, those guys I
Yeah.
go against are going to go against this year. They're some of the best tight ends that this league have to offer. And Brock came in, man, last year. He took the league by storm. I think he had the receptions record all time. So I mean, that speaks for itself. We had 2 great battles, and he's only going to get better.
One more guy from Kansas City. I can't remember. Do you remember was it Baltimore where Worthy touched the ball the first time in the red zone and ran that reverse?
Yeah.
Do you remember? I'll never forget seeing that play and just being like, "Holy shit, that's the fastest person I've seen." Is he one of the fastest guys you played against, or does he kind of take the cake?
No, he's definitely one of the fastest, but I probably got to give it to Reek a little bit. Tyreek was, it's just a little different. Wordy fast too, but I don't know. Reek was a little.
Well, Reek's strong too.
Yeah. Reek,
he's way stronger than I think people.
Yeah, Wordy's fast too, but I feel like Tyreek was a little different.
No question. One thing I love about your game, dude, and I can't remember it might have been New England late in the season last year where I was like, man, this dude has been, I mean, you've always been a good pass rusher, a good blitzer, but like you were on fire, man. You had all the pass rush moves, and me being a former D lineman, I'm watching saying he must drill this stuff. Do you drill that stuff? Malcolm Jenkins used to come over and work with us on his pass rush moves, or is that just a natural feel thing for you?
Yes, sir. Every day. I just got done working with Mack. It's crazy on my phone. I just sent him a video last night. I'm like, okay, that's how you turn the corner, like on it. So I'm working with Khalil and Bud Dupree every day, man. Like, and they're pouring so much knowledge on my game, man, and they're just helping me every day. And I can't wait for the world to get to see it this year.
Dude, I think I saw you bull rush somebody.
Got to do it, man. Speed to power, man. Let's go.
It was like
man.
a little long arm in there.
Man.
I was like, man, dude, all right.
Come on, they don't expect that from me, man.
Now I understand. Speaking of Mack, how long do you think he could play? I mean, his power translates so well into his later stage of his career. I feel like he could go another 5-7 years.
Honestly, man, I'm not being no shit. I think Matt can go to 5 to 6 years. Honestly, just like I'm not saying that, bro, because he's like the power, the drive every day. He's the same every day. The consistency of how he works, how he approaches the game as a leader, as a captain. Man, I strive every day to be like him, like in the aspects of just how to approach the game, man. And he set the example, Hall of Fame gold jacket every day, man, of just what to do. Family man off the field, man, doesn't complain, man, doesn't be in no mess. So, man, I love Khalil, man. One of the best teammates I ever played with, honestly.
Incredible dude, incredible player. And talk about big, powerful people. Y'all seem to have added a lot of size to your roster this year, man. Like, number one, Becton coming over from the Eagles, just an enormous human being. And then the 2 running backs,
Yes, sir.
Omarion Hampton and Najee Harris. Dude, I was going to ask you, like, they stand next to each other, I'm sure, in practice.
Yeah.
Like, who's bigger, bro? Like,
bro, they both 220, bro. That's what's crazy. They both look 220. I don't know. Najee look. It's like apples to oranges. I don't know. It depends on like what look you kind of want, you know.
Yeah.
It depends on the look that you want. You know what I mean? They both big guys.
I'd be surprised if they were 220. I feel like they look about 230 to me. About their weigh-in deal.
Boy's big, bro.
Dude, so what do you see so far from the rookies, man? Like, anything stand out, or specifically Hampton? Like, how's he looked?
Man, I say, it's hard to tell because, the pads ain't on, especially with the interior, especially with the D-line and hands off. But, man, in shorts right now, honestly, in the meeting room, what I can say, every rookie from R.J. Mickens to the D-lineman to Amarion to Trey Harris, all those guys just been trying to work with their nose down, bro. They haven't been saying too many words. They just absorbing everything, man, and they like sponges. And I feel like a lot of those guys are going to contribute big to this team this year, man. A lot of those sleeper guys, honestly.
No question. And one guy who left in free agency this offseason is Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
Guy I'm a big fan of. I mean,
Love
his
Bosa, man. Love Bosa.
game's a lot of fun to watch. And, what are you guys going to miss, with Joey leaving? And talk to me about what it was like playing with him, because he's so chill.
Yeah.
Like he's so chill, but when he turns it on,
Yeah.
there's very few like.
I'm gonna miss him, man. Just every day, just at practice, just how he is, his attitude. Because Joey approaches
Yeah,
the game way
yeah,
different. His attitude, just he's more laid back, but he's a hard worker, man. He's more laid back, but he gives you that edge of just like, man, I love being out here, man. I love coming to work with guys like you. So I know he's gonna do great. I wish him nothing but love. I know my time here with him has been nothing but love. I know his mom personally. I know his dad personally. I got to meet them as Nick went through his adversity.
yeah.
So I know the family pretty well. I got nothing but respect for their family, honestly.
Let's talk about the head man because he's just absolutely electric. As somebody who covers the game, I'm just so happy that Harbaugh is back in it.
Yes, sir.
Joey told me when he came on the show that he gets in the cold tub in his khakis and
Real story.
it's
Real
true.
story. Real story, bro. Real story. Yeah, he in there. He in there full coaching gear on everything. Coach Harbaugh different, man. We love him. He's out on the sled pulls with us. He's one of the coaches that like in it. When it's fourth quarter drills and it's time for after practice, coaching line, man. We can respect that, as
Yeah.
players.
How's he look on the bags?
Man, hey, he ain't looking bad. He walking, he doing his thing. He mobile. Coach look good, man.
For a quarterback, that's pretty good. That's
Come on,
pretty good. How about the young corners, man? I thought last year y'all did such a good job with Asante going down. I forget
yeah.
which week it was, but it was early, and I know your leadership had to have a ton to do with, Tarheeb Still, for instance, stepping up and playing big. Like you guys, just young corners. Take me inside of a facility when shit hits the fan a little bit with the depth chart, and you got to bring guys up to speed. What kind of work are you guys doing to get on the same page, and how long does it take?
That's what's cool about the NFL. It was so many moving parts last year. We had guys that came in from Eddie Jackson, Marcus May. The secondary was constantly changing the whole year, but we always just try to make it about communication. If the guy next to me know where I'm going to be and I know where he's going to be, it's going to give us the best chance to have success. So I feel like I always told guys, age limit ain't got no age on playing. And man, if you out here in your opportunity out here, you need to make the most of it. So as a leader, as a captain, I used to just bring the guys up. Whether we got to watch extra film or extra walkthroughs to make sure guys seeing the routes the same, no matter who's in there, just making it a point of emphasis that, hey, it can be anybody in here, but this is how it needs to look, this is the standard. And I feel like guys just they suck it all in. Like they were like sponges, like Tarheeb, Cam Hart. Those guys came in hungry, wanting to learn. They didn't come in like, hey, we have all the answers. They came in, want to learn. They asked a lot of questions, and the sky's the limit for them. Now, already in year 2, you can see the difference from a rookie year and then a rookie playing in some NFL games. You can kind of see the transition. So excited for those guys.
It was like I think it was the Atlanta game. He was catching those beach balls.
Hey, that boy went to the house with one of them, man.
Yeah, he did,
I
dude.
told him that, and it's a crazy thing in the game. I'm like, what motivates the rookies is so crazy. Because I used to tell Tari, I'm like, you like nice things, don't you? I'm like, you keep making plays like that, you're gonna be able to do a lot of nice things.
Dude.
I used to tell him like, and it motivates all the young. I'm like, bro, you like nice things, don't you?
Yeah.
You like all the designers, you like all the stuff.
Yeah.
So hey, man, go make the plays, man.
Make the plays. You can pay for that rookie dinner that you probably had to come out of your pocket for a couple of weeks ago. So, like what I heard about you, man, is that you love Madden and you're pretty good at it.
I love Madden, man.
How good are you at Madden?
I'm okay, man. I can beat the average now. I'm okay.
See, you're doing the humble thing, which makes me think you might be really good.
Nah, man, you can't give away all your sauce at first. You got to kind of,
Yeah.
Well,
So do you play with the Chargers?
I mix it up, man. I play with the Chargers a lot, but I do a lot of like fantasy draft. I like to just get all the players in the league and just draft everybody. I get the Chargers and I just draft everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
what kind of coverages do you like to run when you're playing Madden?
I blitz the house. I'm bringing the house. You got to make a decision. It's either touchdown or interception. Like I'm playing the game touchdown or interception, bro. We're not playing zone.
Yeah. You're different than me, dude. I'm playing scared back there, dude. I'm playing coverage. I want to make you earn it because people don't have the patience to drive the ball down the field.
Nah, bro. We sit in the house. Maybe we get a turnover. Maybe we get a forced fumble. Once we get 2 takeaways, we're good.
All right, we might have to set up a game. I went down the Super Bowl and whooped Sketch's ass. I don't know if that's
Oh,
good
you
or
play? I know
bad.
Sketch. I know. You played him?
Sketch
Okay.
is the man. I
Yeah,
love
Sketch the
Sketch.
man.
But they had that Madden party. I don't know if you went to that thing or you were at the Super Bowl, but
No, I didn't get to go to the one in Louisiana.
yeah. So they were down there and they had it like set up outside. I was real proud because they had
Yeah,
a line of people,
yeah,
and it was like play until you score. I
yeah.
scored on one play,
And you was
go
out of
ball
there.
to
You was
Dotson,
out of there.
touchdown, dude. It was amazing. So one thing we got in common besides Madden is we both played with Josh Sweat. You played with him at Florida State. I played with him at the Eagles, and now he's a Super Bowl champ. How happy were you to see his success this year?
I was so happy for him, man. Crazy story. Me and Josh played at Florida State together. 2015, we came in together, and just to see him get that big contract. I know the adversity he went through coming into high school to college. He had his knee injury. He was the #1 rated player, and then for him to just see him battle every day at Florida State, I just seen all the hard work that paid off. I was so proud of him.
Dude, it's crazy. If it wasn't for his knee injury, I think he'd have been a top 3 to 5 pick.
Yeah, easily, man. You seen the explosion, and I think he had got hurt on a field goal block play, like a special teams play. One of his guys ran into him from the other side, but even from Florida State, he was battling back, man. And I'm just like, man, this guy, you still seen the talent, you still see the work ethic, the drive, and I was just so happy and proud of him.
So tell me this. Young quarterbacks, and Herbert's obviously one of them. He's not a young quarterback anymore, but I think he's incredible. I mean, he's got all the tools we could sit here and talk about. But the guys that you play, who do you think is next that doesn't get enough credit maybe, and this is going to be a big year for somebody in the league, like hasn't really hit his potential yet, but will soon?
Young quarterback. I probably say Drake May. He's gonna be okay because he got Diggs over there. He got a
Yeah.
lineman. So Drake May, I feel like he'll be straight. Jaden Daniels, I want to see him in year 2.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud, another guy I want to, kind of see year 3. So
Yeah.
I say those 3 guys.
I'm real curious to see what Caleb looks like with Ben Johnson.
Yeah. That may be nice for Caleb too. Getting Ben Johnson offensive mind. That may be good for him too.
No question. All right, so a couple quick ones here before we get you out of here. Sao Paulo, I don't think you played in the Mexico City game.
No, I didn't get to play that. I didn't get to play that one. I think that was in 21 or 20. I was out.
Yeah. So what do you think when, as a leader of the team? I mean, it's Brazil. It's probably a good time.
Yes, sir.
Young guys are going to want to go out and that sort of thing. But having talked to guys last year, it's more of a business trip. Like, I don't know how you guys travel, but what do you think about when you think about taking an international trip and keeping everybody on the same page and getting rid of the distractions in a situation like that?
I feel like it's very important. And I feel like always as a team, as an organization, even as a man, keeping the main thing is the main thing. Is sometimes the hardest thing for us to do. And when you're able to do it, I feel like it's usually boring at the time, but it's usually success for everybody. And I feel like that ain't gonna be a problem for us. We'll be locked in.
Yeah. Plus West Coast, you can just shoot right down. Be all right. Quick trip.
We'll
You know how
good.
long the flight is yet?
Man, I don't care how long the flight is. I can't wait to. Hey, it could be 5, 10. Let's get there.
You might have to, dude. Did you see the way people were slipping last year?
For real, yeah. Hey, we're gonna have a couple. We'll have a couple ready. Hey,
You get you in those 7 studs, man. The
yes, sir.
spikes. You're gonna
Yes,
have
sir.
lineman cleats on. All right, so you had a really cool tweet when Antonio Gates, got his flowers, and you said, "Hey, thanks for." I think I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, "Thanks for the advice, OG. Appreciate you." That sort of thing. Obviously, he made a real impression on you. One of the all-time great tight ends. What kind of advice did he give you, and how did he change the trajectory of your career?
Man, he when I was a rookie, young pup coming in, him and guys like Melvin Ingram, they was always on me, and they always knew I had a lot of talent. So when I used to guard Gates, a lot of times he used to always tell me, just be patient, man. You already athletic. They can't run by you. He was like, man, just be patient and just move your feet and just play. So I used to always just take in the knowledge. And Gates, he had all the releases, like he got all the basketball receiver releases. So just going against him, it just kind of helped me so much. And him and Phillip had a connection. Even it was the later in his career, they still had that timing, that connection where if I didn't keep my leverage, he could complete that corner route on me. So I had to just learn a lot as a young player, young safety, going against Phillip and Gates, and those guys helped me a lot, including Phillip also with my blitzes. And hey, you're showing it. Like Phillip calling me out on it. Like I know you're blitzing. So it's just a lot of guys like that helped me.
Rivers will talk trash to the other guys too.
Without saying a cuss word either. It sound like he cursing
promise
you
you, he
out,
said
bro.
one.
It sound like he cursing you out, bro. But he ain't even cursing you out.
Bro, I'll tell you off air what he said, but he cussed at me in 2011 or something like that.
For real?
Yeah, dude. All right, so last question for you. Thanks for the time. All right, so we talk a lot about uniforms on here. Look good, feel good, play good. Everybody knows the deal. Y'all got some of the best uniforms in the league.
Yeah.
What is your favorite combination to wear right now as a Charger?
I probably got to go all white because we ain't got the gold on the gold or the blue on the blue. So I probably got to go all white, probably.
That's pretty good, dude. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. Looking good out there, man. Keep up
Thank
the
you,
great
brother.
work.
Appreciate
Love
you, brother.
watching you play.
None
Just
respect, bro.
electric.
Thank you, bro.